Hey everyone, welcome back. I wanted to share with you what I've been melting for the last week. Yesterday I was Sunday and I was really trying to film on Sunday like I normally do, but I got tied up with Mother's Day festivities and I didn't get around to not melting. I didn't get around to filming. So today is Monday, but I didn't include what I've melted today. So, anyways, let's get into what I've been melting. So we'll start out with Sassigo Aroma. I melted some Pink Sugar Coppertone. This is still one of my absolute favorite scents from her. The Pink Sugar and the Coppertone, oh, it's just so good. Yeah, it's super strong too, and you have to like Coppertone because it's kind of a strong scent, but this is by far my favorite fresh scent, I guess you could say. Or just pink sugar blend. Maybe I should say it like that. Yeah, I think this is going to be my favorite pink sugar blend from Sassigo Aroma of all time. So love, love, love that. Threw really well with half a chunk. Also melted some blue sugar, lavender, vanilla, clean cotton. This I put in my bathroom and it had a super strong throw, and I think I let it go for like 2 days. I didn't change it. So good. Um, you could smell the clean cotton. It was very strong, but mixed with the blue sugar and the lavender vanilla, I liked it. I don't like clean cotton on its own, but with the blend, it was really good. I like it for the bathroom. Melted cotton candy frosting waffle cone downstairs. This was really nice. Very sweet. Very, let me think. I wouldn't even say, I don't know. Waffle cone isn't really bakery to me, but it does have, I mean, it smells like you just got a waffle cone from an ice cream parlor, so I like that a lot. It was good. Performed well downstairs. Melted a piece of this exotic soft blankets loaf in the bathroom yesterday. It was good, but I didn't go in there a whole lot. So, but I know when I did go in there, it had a strong throw, and I don't really have anything else to say because I didn't go into that bathroom very often, but I melted some guava cotton candy frosting. This was a souffle cup, but when I cut it, it wouldn't. I think it was broken or something, like I couldn't put it back in the container, so I put it in this. But this performed really well downstairs. The guava, and I don't know, I guess yeah, it's the guava that's the top note. It's very strong, but you can get the sweetness of the cotton candy frosting also. I melted this Aqua Pure 1 type in the bathroom. I thought this was like a blue sugar dupe, but no, I don't think it is. It was very perfumey or whatever. I don't know if it's perfume or a cologne, but it was just something that you would smell on a person, I guess. Yeah, this was okay. It didn't blow me away. It wasn't super strong in the bathroom, so I probably wouldn't buy that again. Well, it was a sample, so I didn't buy it to begin with. But, okay, so that's all for Sassigo Aroma. Next, we'll do Super Tarts. Melted some Jaws in my kid's bedroom, and this was really nice. I ended up cutting one of these. They're pretty big, so I ended up cutting them in half. I'm just using a half in their bedroom, and it threw nicely. And it lasted a while. For me, Jaws doesn't like blow me out of the room, but when you walk in, you could definitely smell it. I melted Beauty and the Beast in my room and was actually disappointed. I did not get much of a throw from this. And I ordered it in a band bag, so I'm hoping, or I have it in a band bag, I should say. Hopefully, maybe I'm going to try it downstairs next and it will perform better. I'm hoping because I have a big quantity of it. I had some company over on Saturday and I didn't know what to melt, and one of my wax friends told me pink sugar and laundry sounded like a good thing to melt, so I found Minerva in my stash, and this was to die for. It was barely even melted and it was throwing like crazy. I put a cube in each of my warmers downstairs. I have two, and yeah, this was really good. And when my company came inside, the first thing our friend's wife said was, "It smells really good in here." So I was like, "Score!" So this was definitely really good, really strong. Would definitely repurchase. And if you like pink sugar, check this out. If you like laundry scents too. So that was definitely a plus. All right. Next, I melted Darth Maul. This was extremely strong, but I'm not gonna lie, I did not get tea and cakes at all, and I don't even think I got pie crust, to be honest. It smells like you can smell the pie crust on cold sniff, but I really don't pick it up on warm. It was super strong on the strawberry note, and I I'll show you really quick. I melted this too. This is pan, but this one has strawberry slices, and this one has strawberry or fresh picked strawberries. I personally find that I like the strawberry slices better than the fresh picked strawberry. To me, her fresh picked strawberry is very, very, very sweet. So I have to be in the mood for it. But this was very heavy on the strawberry scents. Like I said, I didn't get the tea and cakes, and I didn't really pick up on the pie crust either. I mean, it threw really strong though, so can't complain. But I don't know. Next, I melted pan, which is ocean water, supernova, and strawberry slices. This is going to be a repurchase for me. I love this scent. I love the strawberry in it. Yeah, I don't know what it is, because I know it's weird. It's the I think it's the funky strawberry. People don't like the strawberry slices because it does kind of smell plasticky or something. But for whatever reason, my nose loves it. And this is just a really good blend of, well, I mainly pick up on strawberry, but I would definitely repurchase this. So if you don't like pan and you have it and you're wanting to get rid of it, hit me up. I'm just kidding. Alright. I melted some Magneto, which I'm going to say this. I actually feel like I like this better than Go to Sleep. I was surprised, honestly. So good. You pick up on the lavender, but the strawberries there, the strawberry jam is there, and I guess you could pick up on the buttercream. It kind of sweetens it up a little bit. But this was really, really good. Super strong. Lovely bedtime melt. I really like Go to Sleep, and this was actually, I feel like I like this more. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to buy some more of this for sure, because it really performed well in my room, and I just liked it a lot. And am I the only one who, when I first saw this, I was like, wait a minute now. I thought it was funny. Next we have Umbrage. I melted this, I think I did in my kids' room, because I think she picked this out. Tea and cakes, sugar dusted roses, and cotton candy. To me, this definitely smells like a rose jam tea and cake scent. I don't know if I really pick up on the cotton candy. So it performed well. It was strong on the tea and cakes, and to me it smells like rose jam, so that's what it smells like to me, is tea and cakes and rose jam. And last from Super Tarts is Laveau. I love, love, love this scent. Very good for bedtime. It's like the lavender cream and raw sugar crystal buttercream. So it's lavender, but like really sweet at the same time. This is just one of my favorites. I have it in my cart. She just restocked it. I have it in my cart to buy more of, but I have it in a band bag too, so I'm like, I don't need more of it, but then again I do, so. If you're a wax lover, you know what I mean. Alright, so that was all from Super Tarts, so we're going to get into Kimry Ann's. I melted 2 pieces of peony, buttercream, vanilla, and pink sugar type. This is actually the same as, after I bought this, I didn't make this, this was already made. It was a ready-to-ship item from somebody else's custom order. This, I realized, I think it's like Heart of Dixie from Super Tarts is the same blend. I have Heart of Dixie, and it's not very strong on cold sniff. I have not melted it. But this blend from Kimry Ann's is thebomb.com. It's like, I don't know, you get the pink sugar and the buttercream. I don't know so much about peony because it does not smell floral to me, but it was really, really good. I love this one. I have another chunky in that scent too. I think I said I melted it downstairs, but it did perform really well. Next, I melted Snap the Whip Sweater Weather type. This performed well. It was better than the first time I melted it. From now on, I'm going to start cutting my wax from Kimry Ann into more pieces. I only cut into 4 pieces, and I just find that and plus this is paraffin, sorry. And I think I'm liking her pear soy blends better. They perform better for me, so like this one here is pear soy. As you can see, I cut it into 6 pieces, so that's I feel like less is more. So this one's marshmallow, peppermint candy canes, and strawberry white cake. This was really, really good, and I melted it downstairs. It had a good throw. I really picked up on the peppermint, and I guess it was sweetened up with strawberry. I didn't really pick up on the marshmallow. Yeah, I definitely pick up the strawberry note. And the peppermint is there for sure too. So this is just really nice for like an evening melt if you're trying to wind down, I guess. These I will probably not purchase again. So these are little owls. They're cute. They're the same price as a chunky. And I was hoping I could get away with melting one at a time because they're like 0.3 or 4 ounces. I can't remember. But I got this in cotton candy birthday cake in my custom order from back in February. And I melted one in each of my warmer. And I just found that I did not get too good of a throw. Up close, you could smell it coming from the warmer. But it didn't really get anywhere else other than that. And yeah, so I'm finding that I like from Kimmy Ann's that I like her pear soy chunkies, so that's probably what I'm gonna stick to from now on. But we live and we learn. All right, next is Wilma's. I melted some Butterfly Fields. I can't remember what this smells like. Okay, so this was nice. It was I put it in the bathroom, I believe, and it was a green note with a little bit of a floral note, and it performed well. I want to say I just put 2 cubes in. Yeah, so that was good. I also took Rose Jam and Afternoon Tea, which is her tea and cake scent. 1 cube of each in my bedroom warmer, and I have not changed it yet today because it still smells really good. It's really heavy, or really strong in general, but both of these scents in general are strong to my nose. So together it was super strong. I love Rose Jam and I love tea and cakes. So I hopped on that when I saw that these were available for ready to ship back in February. I placed a large Wilma's order, so I'm excited to get that. I haven't got it yet, but I ordered it sometime last week, and yeah, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to be doing some more blending. I'm excited. Next, I melted some Swanky Pink Snuggles. I had got this as a little cup before when I ordered from her, and I remember loving it. I wrote down in my little notebook that I keep track of everything that it performed really well, and it was like a really good scent. Well, I got it again in this shape, and I did not like it. It was strong, but it was like powdery, which I did not like. I didn't like it this time for some reason, and I didn't think it was powdery before. I thought it was like a pink sugar laundry type scent, but I don't know. It just wasn't really for me this time. Maybe I'll try it again, but melted Cuban tobacco in the playroom, or the spare bedroom. It was okay. There wasn't anything to write home about it, but it was okay. Finished off Bombshell in my kids' room. I think it's in here today. I haven't dumped it, but it was okay. You could smell it a little bit when you walked in. And I finished off Patchouli Amber. I think I did this one in the spare bedroom too. These I just don't really get like a blow me away throw from Swanky. So, all right. Next, I melted Ico Spa Treatment in my bedroom, and I didn't get a throw from this like at all. I was disappointed. It's supposed to be like a minty scent, and it does smell minty on cold. It's not very strong on cold, but put this in my bedroom, and I just didn't get too much of a throw. So I'll stick to melting this in the bathroom. Melted the last of this Pink Marilyn in the bathroom. I love this scent. It's some sort of pink sugar, maybe cotton candy. I don't know, but it's just so sweet. I love it. It's really good. I'm going to order more if I see that she comes out with it. And I melted this sample in my kids' room of Rush because my daughter really likes peppermint scents, and this is basically peppermint cake, I think. This performed well. I didn't go in there often, but I did go in there enough to say that it did have a good throw. Oops, sorry. All right. I also melted some Old Primitive Treasures. This is back from December. Sweet Lullaby. I got a better throw from this time. I'm going to cut them in half next time because I do feel like sometimes they can be too much wax. Got a decent throw. Put it in for bedtime and I could smell it the next day. And then I also melted this custom chunk it was a loaf I cut up, but I was trying to recreate the pink sugar copper tone from Sassy Girl Aroma. This is absolutely nothing like her blend because I don't know, something about it. It's just too sweet and creamy. It's not like strong on the pink sugar or the copper tone, because I feel like copper tone is like a sharp, strong scent, and this just wasn't. It's still good. It performed well in the spare bedroom. It just wasn't. It wasn't a dupe of Sassy Girl Aroma. And then I also melted White Rose from Fox Willow Farm Wax. This was really nice. I think I melted it in my daughter's room, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was really strong on the floral. So actually, I crossed that out. It was not nice for my nose. It threw well, but it wasn't. I don't really like this scent, so wouldn't buy that. Squeaky Clean. This was so good. My husband raved about this. He wanted, I said, like, we were having company over, and I was like, what do you want to melt? And he asked for this to be melted again, and I said, no, we need to change it up because, yeah. But this is basically like a laundry scent with, like, patchouli in it. I know some people don't like patchouli, but I personally do. I just have to be in the mood for it. So I did put this in my bedroom, and it lasted for a whole day and into the next day because I didn't change it out. And I could smell it every time I walked in. I would definitely repurchase this. I have more in this little size, but really, really good. I was impressed. Really liked this one. My husband loved it, so I definitely have to get more. Alright, so these are all the single vendors that I melted. Egyptian Dragon. I don't remember. It was supposed to be like an incensey scent. Didn't have that great of a throw. Hawaiian Suntan Lotion from Front Porch. This didn't throw me out of the room or anything. It was not that impressive, to be honest. Pink Chiffon Lavender Birthday Cake from Rockets. I thought this was going to be like Sassy Girl Aromas, but to me it didn't have the, I don't know, something just smelled different. There's like a tanginess to it that I'm thinking I'm picking up the Pink Chiffon more or something. I melted this in my kids' room and it did perform well. And it did change a little bit on warm. It was okay. Wasn't my favorite, but I did like it. Melted some Donna's Pink Pound Cake from Can Do. I cut one of these in half and it performed great. So I'm going to start doing that with my clamshell, or not clamshells, my scallop tarts. I'm going to start cutting them in half because I do get a really good throw from that. And this is just DI for. I have to order more of this. I finally melted some Beezies. I cut it into 4 pieces, put it in my bathroom. This is a Be Delicious type, which is like an apple perfume. It was nice. It's nice for the bathroom, so I like that a lot. I really haven't melted anything. This is the first time I melted Beezy, only because most of the stuff from my last order was fall, and I'm not melting fall. And I have an order out right now, but I don't know when those will be done, so who knows. And last but not least, I melted Bonsai. I think I had this in the bathroom, and it threw really well. It was a nice green / soapy scent, and it wasn't a bad soapy, so I really did enjoy this. So yeah, so that's all I melted for last week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.